Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're watching YouTube, you can catch us live at twitch.tv/TalkSmile2. If you are watching YouTube and you'd like to see, maybe like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe. And if you don't see, feel free to dislike and tell me why. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful day, and let's get into this. Yeah, wonderful. Alright, let me go ahead and quickly check this. Let me check that sound. Check the sound. Okay. Okay, check. Yep, we're good. Having trouble. Alrighty, so we got the game. We're doing Hytale today. I do like this song, but we're just gonna set the game to start playing. I'm gonna kind of probably be a little bit more early. I will probably make the portal thingy. Also, I did research how to at least get the blood rosy recipe, because there is a recipe apparently, so we can do this. As soon as the okay. Alright, so we'll see how long it takes for the game to load. You know how it goes. Sorry, I was thinking my eye. Trying to get it out. This screen is going to show you tips and tricks to help you with your adventure. Someday it will. I mean, it probably does already. I'm kidding. Just waiting for it to load. There we go. Alright, so we are back in the game. Alright. So, I saw let's see if this is true. I have one blood rose left to try with this, to see if this actually is how this works. And then I need my clippers apparently. So we have an excess one, if I could figure out where I've dumped them. I suppose I could make a new pair, but that feels a little weird to do just for this. But I need... Maybe I dump them in here? Although it doesn't really make sense. Oh yeah, I did. Our crude shear. Wait, let me double check that's what it was. Before I do it, because, you know, we don't want to mess up. Alright, I'll get pause a second while I do this. So just checking really quickly. Da-da. Yeah, so crude shears should use it. Yep, that's what we're using. Just wanted to make sure before I did it. That's what these are. In theory, we should have a recipe now. But said, I don't know if that's true though. It doesn't show it here though. It's supposed to be here. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get it. The It's like a couple different places. So something feels like it's wrong. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. But that's what it says. That's how it supposedly works. Oh, maybe I have to pick them up in the wild. I was gonna say wild. Yeah, I'll have to go on a bit of adventure to find a blood rose that I haven't collected, just in case that's what it is, because it could be that, because I collected them. I mean, the adventure won't be too crazy, I don't think. And then I guess I'll have to get one of each type. If it does work that way. Oh, do I have a sleeping bag on me? I don't. And the sun is setting, so let's go ahead and deal with this. And then I'm gonna have to try and see if that's it. That's supposedly how it works. I'm not 100% on it, but I think it's okay to at least try. Alright, I forgot to dump the... I need to dump the leather. Or the hide to make leather. Oh, never mind. I can at least dump the stuff I have on me. What are you doing? What are you doing behind me? I'm trying to pretend I can't hear him. Here, let's just... I guess cook more stuff. We could put the berries in here. Anything I do have? Eggs. Yeah, that's about right, because I don't really have much... Alright. And put these here. I forgot we got purple crystal shards as well. Let me go sleep. Not yet. We still got like a minute. Do I have anything else I could just quickly dump? We could dump the helmet in there. Oh, I got more salt. I didn't even notice. There we go. Yep. Let's check this in and this in. I have better stuff. And if I do need to make a repair kit. That'll do to at least try and see if how this works. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll just make a quick repair kit. I mean, I have another bow anyway, but I just feel like correcting my, this one. Yeah. I have a... Yeah, I do. I do. Whatever. No. I mean, why'd you wait till now? Hey, cat, what are you doing? Huh? I don't wanna... No. You could have cuddled earlier. You didn't. Because you went to go sleep on some other blankets. Yeah. I tried to give you. I literally said so you could come. You didn't want that. You wanted me to be like immovable. Alright, let's just pick a direction. You know, it's probably gonna be better to go this way. Also, fish. Fish. Yeah. I hope my chickens are fine. Yeah, good, they're fine. Okay. Honey, no. At least this mission will be easy enough to try. Even if it is the wrong tier, if this is how you do it, this is what we're going to do. Honey. Alright. Ow. So I'll be honest, I feel like I should have probably gotten the recipe for just picking it up rather instead. Make more sense. Personally. This berries. Okay. It's this kind of area that I need specifically, so I need to wander around this side, wander around a few other sides like this. Let's see if I can't find one. I really do feel like it would have made more sense if it was just that if I pick one up, it would also give me the recipe. If this is how it is, because that would make more sense, and that would have been easier way to unlock it. Otherwise, I might have... I don't know, because like I said, it's like, I'd say it's all like, I checked a couple different places just to be sure it wasn't like a, oh, one place is claiming that this is how you do this. And this seems to be it. So, yeah. Alright. Oh, in the water. Alright. But I just need to look around some and see if I can't find one, I guess. Just for that specific thing. If it needs to be wild. I'm worried I picked them all up. It really does have to be that way. I think I saw at least one somewhere out in the wild, so I'm not completely... I just... have to find it. Because we need one. If nothing else, I think I saw some out, in the bad place. The islands, I don't remember its name. Yeah. I will equip all of you. Not that I really can't. I could, although I guess there's really not much point. Would there be? After all. Um. I have a cat, by the way, on my hand, in case you're curious as to why I just kind of keep stopping. He just, like, starts brushing my hand with his face. I'm trying not to instinctively, smack him. It feels really funky what he's doing. And now he's doing it to my face. Yeah, I know where you are. Yeah. I already said no. You had a chance for cuddle time. You didn't take it. I specifically waited. No, get off the keyboard. Good. I can figure. How do you figure out where the keys are? No, honey, please, please, no. Anyway, I don't know if it's. Yeah, I gotta try. And get the recipe somehow. I think it gave me a recipe, right? Yeah. I mean, obviously it doesn't work for these, because that was not, did not list these kinds of things, so I don't expect that. I have no idea where I am, by the way. I'm just gonna try to run through every wooded area. I can find my way back, I think. Once I find what I'm looking for, because I can kind of figure out via the map where I am. Bless you. You stabbing creature. You meanie. Yeah, you. I think I've already got this. No, I don't. I totally didn't take this stuff. But I take it, I guess. I'll take it. Alright. Maybe I need to just go to the mountains. I can at least find the storm blossoms, because I know I didn't pick up most. Ah, no! Honey, no! Please stop, honey! It hurts! That's my stomach that you're stabbing. Honey. Sorry. Again. Cat does not understand that cat does not have fingers. Cat has claws. Maybe he does understand and he's just being mean. Hello, Chris. Yeah, I don't think he knows that he's hurting me exactly. But it doesn't change the fact that it hurts. Honestly, by the way, we're on a quest. I forgot my sleeping bag. We're going to be having issues soon, but I'm on a quest to try and find, Yeah, I booped his snoot. He doesn't care. I was just saying, I'm on a quest to find a wild blood rose that I picked. Yeah. To be fair, but maybe there were some in the wild area. I'm thinking. Yeah, I wish. Anyway, apparently, I don't know how it works, but apparently, in theory, somehow clipping a blood rose, but I'm thinking, because it does specifically say wild, so I'm assuming it's one I haven't picked yet, is the idea, which is why the one I did pick didn't work. So basically, I have to clip them with the clippers, the shears, for me to get the recipe, somehow. Or my game might be glitched. Because I looked it up because I was like, there's gotta be a way, right? To get the recipes. Or at first I was trying to find out what the recipes were. Found out they were the Blood Rose, Storm Blossom, and like one other. Which are the ones I need for the next tier. Grow those. So then I went on a quest to learn how to get them, because I just was left with, well, then how do I get the recipe? I feel like I should have gotten it by now. And it says I have to clip them with my shears. So I tried with one I already had. It did not work, so I think it has to be one I haven't picked yet. Like it's registered differently. Most likely, somehow. So I'm kind of just wandering around hunting. I haven't really picked a direction. I just kind of somehow found my way all the way over here. I guess I went south. I think one of the ones that I can eventually get is here as well, so we can look around. Yeah, I gotta be careful of those guys, though. And this is not the ideal environment for this. Cat being mean. Could be wrong, though. I feel like this makes some sense to assume it's something I can clip. Nope. Oh, those weren't... Okay, so yeah, no, because those are normal petals. I need... very specific. I was just trying to see, because those do glow. Although the glowy ones are the ones in question that I need. Alright, so I don't think there's going to be anything here. I have a sneaky suspicion if I head back, I might be able to find something. We're just going to kind of head back this way. Hopefully. Eventually. It's turning into night, so it's not great. I mean, it's not, but it will soon. I might head back to my house, grab my sleeping bag, and then, I don't know, try out in the Deadlands. I think there were some there. Or I might just kind of wander around, bunker down, while chaos creatures are around, or probably better to just head back. Although I could always make another sleeping bag. Or steal one. I could steal one. Here. We don't have to go back. I could, but I just don't feel like dealing with the stuff. Like I could. It's just easier to see during the day. I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah. But yeah, did you see the dinosaurs? Were you here for that, or do you want me to go back and go do that for you? Cool. That's good. I just was left with, I was like, oh yeah, wait, the dinosaurs, I could go do that for you. I can't remember if there's any blood roses there. Don't think there were. Although there were lots of glowing plants, they just wasn't what I would be looking for, unfortunately. It's so funny that there's a witch's hut here. But it's just a beaten down, broken one. I thought something you would actually have a witch in. Nice little reference, potentially. Alright. But if you've seen it, that's fine. Oh, the dinos are not that dangerous, ironically. Which, yeah, if you've seen the VODs, you know. You know, I fully expected them to be. Yeah, I'll move you. And I'm not saying that they're not, like, totally, like, safe, but I'm just saying, like, in comparison. Although I do believe that they're probably going to be one of the ones that get a rework, so. Yeah. To be fair to them. Because, I mean, they were added in the first update. I'm not after you, Mr. Snake, and I know you don't chase me. But collecting life energy and stuff. Well, I suppose a good way to try it would be... Although I do find this... Why are you after me, Mr. Scary Creature? Yeah, you can't reach me. I can reach you. Like... But... Shouldn't have tried to kill me. I wasn't after you until you attacked me, Mr. Creature of the swamp. I was just trying to remember if I've been here. I'm pretty sure I have. Apparently, I was looking at some of the news, and usable boats are going to be coming at some point in the future, so that will be awesome. They'll have to be usable. Alright, where did the blue biome go? Over this way. Alright, so another one that I saw that you'll be able to clippy clip if I can find one. Should be, I think I've left one somewhere around here. And this one of the ones I was saying I hope that there's some way at some point at least. So, in theory, I don't think I've grabbed all of them. Well, I'm not sure it's like this level. I think it's like the next level up. Yeah, there's one. I gotta do one of these, but not both. Okay. I got the azure petals, but I did not get the recipe. And it did say that's how I was supposed to get the recipe, so now I don't know. I don't know. For some of these things. Yeah. So useful. Honest. Yeah, I got no idea. I got no idea. No, it didn't. I didn't get what I needed. And that's what's frustrating. It's like I need... some way. Hello! Thank you for safe chat, Daniel. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'm just trying to figure out... I just trying to figure out how to get the recipe for the seeds for the blood. All that. Stuff. Because I know there's supposed to be a recipe I'm supposed to be able to get somehow. I just was trying to get into look, because I did have... like... yeah. In theory, I should be able to get, but I do not have. And it's kind of frustrating. So the recipes for the blue kelp, the blood rose, and the storm flowers, I'm supposed to be able to somehow get them somehow. So try to do it the way that it says that in theory I can do that. But I don't feel like that worked, and so I'm not sure what I've done wrong. Or is it that these guides are incorrect? Or what, right? It's just a little annoying. care about you, dude. I'm heading home. Just a little annoying. Not the Hytale itself, it's just that I can't tell if it's the guide or not. But I know it's supposed to be somehow able to be gotten. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of left going. So what am I doing wrong? I have these guys, those. Oh, cute. Well, those things that could be broken. I mean, that's fine. That is fine. I'm not against that. Well, let's try something. I think there is a thing somewhere on that direction that I have died in, but kind of far away. I might go in and go clear that out at some points if I can figure out how to do the other stuff first. Because I do just need to somehow figure out how I'm supposed to clip them. Great. Versus something else. Anyway, I don't know. These are the crude shears, which is what it says. I, in theory, should be able to do. Anyway, I'm not trying to be, I'm just trying to figure out. Go get the baby. Yeah, unfortunately for you, I am about 10 times stronger than you. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure that out. That's all. Yeah, Chris, I mean, if you want to look it up, that would be great. You could tell me what I've done wrong, but I tried. I didn't get anywhere. When I first had, not saying you have to be clear, I'm just feeling like, I can't figure this out. I was glad that I was able to, like, okay, that makes sense, sort of, but not really, but, you know, it makes sense. And I just can't figure out what I've done wrong. But so yeah, I will. Hello, Tomas. Yeah, as soon as being sooner, he just finally gave up trying to cuddle. Because I got out my phone, to be honest, trying to look at something. Again, he did not like that. But decided that he can't win against phone. Ironically. Alright. See, but we'll see there's like no recipe here still, and it should be here. One of these. Not that one. These. Because it's a tier 8 farmer's bench. Which is why it's 100 of each. I'm supposed to be able to, yeah. Somehow. prevents me from clipping them with the clippers or shears. I just can't figure out what I've done wrong. Unless you think it's like, do I have to hit F the shears? I don't think that works. I think to go like, because that's just like picking up the fruit in general. Right? I mean, it's not the same thing. So I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. No sleep. I'm not gonna sleep yet. I'll get a different recipe soon. But I gotta figure out what I've done wrong so that I can actually correct it, but I can't figure it out. Alright, when my character sleeps, let's try this again. Just because yeah. Surely. I'm just missing something. So yay. It's so like, oh, you just need to select. And that's how do I get the recipe? It doesn't seem to be working the way I feel like like the other ways that I need to do. There we go. It has left. Beginning to say like this. What am I doing wrong? Great. No, I'm gonna tell me how to unlock it. Randomly get. Okay. Brand. So it's a random chance, it looks like. That's why I'm not getting it just immediately. Well, it looks like the dinosaurs, actually. Apparently blood roses grow there. Best chance at getting what we need. Woo! It works. Show us the way out again. I think it's... very least we can get that. Although that makes getting some of the other ones a little bit more frustrating. But we need a bunch of the... Do I have your... Yeah, I have your info. That's fine. I didn't really need more than that. Oh, don't want to go in the lava. I mean, we're relatively safe here, other than the multitude of dangerous critters here, but I'll just kind of head out and just see if we can't find anything. Oh, he bit me. Let me get some food. You know what? We got ourselves. We got one of these. Take that, sucker. I'll only be poisoned for like a second longer. I was suspicious it was. I was like, wait, there was no fish that could hurt me. And yeah, I was right there. Alright, okay, I just need to start searching for blood roses, because they do apparently grow here somewhere. I suspect it's over at... I know where specifically, but I wanted to look around here. Just try to see if I can't figure out exactly where. Not really Magikarp. I do love these guys. These guys are cool. And they're well, they're not mean. Plant monsters are mean. Alright. Ow! He bit me. And he's poisonous still, but I am still healing. Both of y'all tried, but you couldn't keep up. I think that's a blood rose right there. Okay, so we gotta shear clip these things. Maybe after dealing with that guy. Yeah, you can't get me. Alright, let's clipper you. I guess we just have to keep trying until we find one. Kind of annoying. I do love the music. Random. It is certainly random. I'm not sure if it's definitive, but like I said, I need the petals anyway, and in theory, I should be able to find it somewhere. I suppose if it comes to it, we could do is just do the thing where I potentially have to go into career to get the. I don't have anything crap. For sure. I was in trouble. Didn't come far enough. Oh. But there's still a guy here. He's just... Honestly, I feel like I should get the recipe from this guy. Alright! Because he didn't drop anything anyway. Didn't drop the recipes. I haven't gotten lucky yet. Hey. I'm not completely sure I believe. Oh, whoops, that was petals. Oh well. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Alright. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe. I am hearing something. Maybe... I'm gonna quickly... I'm not playing... How have I been going? I'm gonna let this go a little bit lower, but I'm gonna have to give up, I think, soon, because there's gotta be a way. There's more guaranteed than this, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying me specifically. My computer sounds like it doesn't want me to be here. Plus, it doesn't seem to be working, and like I said, I only found a few guides that actually explain how it's in theory supposed to work. Oh yes, I'm in so much danger. Anyway, point being, I also am left with, if I can't figure out how to do this, it might behoove me to just kind of say, well, I have technically flipped it enough to be like, yeah, it's not what I would rather say it is, but how many flowers do I need to cut down just to hope to find a recipe that I'm not even 100% certain is 100% implemented into the game? Kind of frustratingly. X says it implies that it definitely should be. And I should probably have gotten it by now. But if the recipe is that rare, I mean, it's like something for adjusting in the future. Right? I could try and get a couple more, but as a thing, I'm just kind of left with, I feel like... Also, did I go in a circle? I think I might have. No. Weird. Well, yeah, a little bit, but not enough to be like, yes, I totally did. Well, you know I did. Weird. Why did I do that to myself? Yeah, I think I did that. Somehow. Yeah, I did. Okay. In case you're curious how this looks underneath. Gives that blue glow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to just like completely like continue destroying just because I can't get lucky. Do we? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, I guess. Hi, buddies. We're gonna go this way this time. Wow. These things are tall, in case you can't tell. Um... What the heck? Okay, let's go this way, I guess, and just keep trying to look a little bit more, but not too much. If I don't find anything, I don't find anything, right? We went that way last time, which is how we ended up where we ended up. Yeah, you come into the water a second while you get distracted. Just in case. Cause yeah, I don't know. It just feels like I guess there's another one there. I'll give up on that. Wrong one. I don't really feel the need for that. I'll just eat berries for now. Alright, let's, I guess, go try and grab... See, it's still nothing. That's the kind of thing that makes me go, am I supposed to, like, be picking it up with F instead? But then what's the point of the clippers? It doesn't change anything. Is it just like you randomly pick it up and down and then eventually when you pick it up it works? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. You know? Maybe I should just collect them with F instead. Because it doesn't really feel like this is helping. At least the other way I could try it multiple times. Oh, I do need to heal. That's like the kind of thing where it's like if you were to go... If you do enough time, because it doesn't... I recognize you as picking up a whole bunch. Obviously, I only have the one. Kind of hilarious. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can't catch me, though. I mean, you can, but not that well. So quickly gives up on things. Yeah. Oh, I guess I haven't been here. Yep, I haven't been here. Let me get the stuff first. It really doesn't want me to go back down to grab the stuff that it broke, does it? In a second, Tomas. Let me get back upstairs first. Because I want to make sure I've got them all. Oh dang, that went far. I mean, it's a way to kind of do that, I guess. And there's a plant below me. Yay! I can see there's one I've missed. Well, I mean, I guess it is technically correct. Where'd he go? I need to eat like an apple. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I can hydrate. Sorry. That required some focus. Unfortunately, we didn't get any, chests, I guess. Alright, is this guy still here? Preventing me from going down effectively? Probably. Yeah, there he is. Just on. Where is he gone? I hate this. Kinda, yeah. I mean, I know he's... That works. That does not. I'm out of arrows. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, crap. Ah, he's gonna poison me. How do I get up? I need to get up a second. Ah, I'm stuck. How did that happen? Alright. You. Good. Pluck up a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Where is he gone? Yeah, I know he's below me. I need arrows, but I don't have the ability to craft arrows. And I don't have the ability to craft the thing to craft arrows. Yay! I'm so brilliant. Where is he? He should still be below me. Yeah. Although in theory he should be blind. Yeah, take that. Yeah, I'll probably just head home soon. And say, well, there's some way, somehow, somewhere. To unlock this, or get the recipe rather, but I don't really have that method, so, well, something else. Because at the end of the day, that's really what we got going for us, right? I tried. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, if you guys could find, like, an actual definitive answer, I'd love it, but I don't think you can. So, I'm not, like, more than me. I mean, that'd be awesome, but I don't think I can. I'm just grabbing this a second. Wait, no, that's dirt. I need a piece of wool here. Oh, more stuff. Yeah. At least I don't think so. Maybe. I need 3 stone. I can grab the last stone here. There we go. That'll be 3 stone. Be everything we need for a quick crafting bench, so we can make arrows. Dang. Okay. Ta-da! We have arrows. How much were those use? I didn't even realize I had 30 rubble. Do I have it in my backpack? Is that what it's looking at? Yeah. Alright. But we have a lot safer now, right? We've got our ability. I'm realizing I forgot to empty this out. But you know what? It's fine. We got an arrows. We'll go a little bit further. But not much. Because I don't realistically thinking I'm gonna get lucky here. Bit of a shame, really, but you know, I mean, that's how that goes, right? Where am I on the map? So we don't want to go that way. The heck? I mean, I've obviously been here, but still. Steel. I do love how this is done, though. I like that they actually all feel like actual little villages, sneakily like having a little snuck-in spot here. Kind of thing and all that. Like, it's actually thought out how would they most likely live their lives here, right? I like that. I think it's a nifty little way to handle it. Make it feel a little bit more alive. Even though for some reason there's nobody here at the moment. Neither am I. As I said, I tried what I did. I've got results from how to unlock, how to, the problem with the how to craft is that then it just continues to tell you the recipe rather than how to get the recipe. And like I said, I think what I've just got to kind of do at this point is potentially go into creative. And say, yep, I collected that. Or in theory could have collected that. Not because I really wanna, but just because I feel like that's the only way that that's gonna really work out. Yes, do that. Alright, I'll do that once I get back home. I'll destroy a storm pedal too to get that right. And just be like, and then somehow go on. I think I can go to creative at least, and just see if I can at least. Because I can't find what I specifically need to do it. I just know that in theory there's a way for me to do it. And my best answer is, at some point, breaking, not sure exactly how or when, the exact way, breaking the flowers will give a potential recipe at some point. More consistently is what I would say. And the reason I say it's because it clearly, considering there's multiple things that say that's how you do it, that would mean that it should work. The biggest reason it just doesn't probably currently work is, well, it just hasn't been fine. Like, they're working on other things, which I think is fair. So that's what my guess would be, more than anything else. Yeah, so we need to head this way. And if I can't succeed in doing that, well, we're kind of stuck. We probably should start over at that point. We're gonna start over at some point soon anyway, so it doesn't really... What bit me? Poison. Right. Didn't even try to stick around for me to beat its butt, did it? Where did it even go? Did it literally bite and run? And there's a guy there, but... I need to figure out how to get back. There's a guy up there. Alright, I think this is... I mean, I've definitely been here. Oh, I think I know where I am. Okay. So don't mess up, but I think I know where I am. Alright, yeah. Just need to go this way. Yeah! Oop. Boop. Boop. Boop your snoot. There we go. And now we're out. We're out, we're out, we're out. Alright. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna need to do, just because I cannot... Wait. I think this is my way back. Yeah. Cannot fathom a better way to do that. I'm not even sure if I can do that. But we're gonna try anyway. Alright, as long as toads don't form, we're okay. Alright, I need to get up higher. I already know this. I think that's it up there. Yeah. It just doesn't feel like it when I'm going down. Should have known it was nightfall. It's fine. Alright. I don't even know if I can go into Crate now. Think about it. I hope I can. But otherwise, I don't know. I know it's a recipe. I know in theory somehow I should be able to get to it. Alright, so... Creative mode. In creative mode, you gain access to powerful editing tools. Swap to creative mode, then toggle game mode with O key. I believe it. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I was about to just give in and just kind of give myself the recipe. Try and see if I can give myself the recipe to, the blood rose flower. But thank you for the first time chat. Earthly Fireman, how are you? Mostly because, I mean, I've decimated a couple of them, and I'm just not sure how it works. But if you could tell me what I've either done wrong or... It makes sense. Like, if you know, I'd love to know. I just wanted to debate to get the recipe. And I don't think I succeeded, because I'm pretty sure the recipe would drop. And as we can see here, there's no recipe. It should be there if I had gotten it. And you can see here, I didn't get it here either, so it's just left with I don't know. Anyway. But, like, if you have a better idea, I'd love to know. Because honestly, I'm not specifically looking to do that. I'd rather not have to do it that way. I just kind of feel like I don't see a better option. Currently. Especially since I just don't think I have enough plants to risk the random aspect of it. Supposedly random aspect. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at. Already gone. Well, this is it. Alright, let's try. So, Op self. I should. Okay. Oh, I guess there's a space. Oh, I'm already up. Okay. So it's been set to creative. Alright, B. Builder tools, assets. Is there a way to... I don't really care about that. I just want... Is there a give? I can't tell if there's a give. Alright, now I need to figure this out. And then I'll flip back. I think I can flip back, right? Yeah. Alright. We can just see that's like that. Alright, let's see. I've just done... Like I tried, so... But none of them just seem to know. Let me try to look at... I don't know how. I don't know how I would do it. Crap. Like we've got this. Play sound. That's I don't really know how to do this stuff. You know what? This isn't gonna work right now, so we're just gonna flip off of that because I don't know how to do that. Great. Great. And it's like there should be something. Anything. Anything. I don't know. Which is frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell. I cannot tell. I think I'm just gonna try and research it more before the next time I play. For now, let's just make the portal block thingy that we can make. This thing. I need thorium, but I can get that easy. So let's just do that for now. And give up on the concept of the seeds. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a way to figure it out. It might just be as simple as I have to get the seeds once. Which is why you thrash it, because you have a chance at getting them in theory. But the problem is it doesn't seem to be very, if it is at all common, or have like any like anything to it. There's likely a certain amount that you have to have, like, luck-wise. It's obviously not just picking up the flower itself, it's probably that there's a chance at the seeds spawning in. But yeah, I mean, you can see I've had this happen where I've got the petals for 10 plants. So logistically, it would make sense that in theory there should be something or some way to get them. They're pretty. But yeah, I feel like maybe there should be, I don't know, something in here that allows you to craft the recipe potentially. But I don't really have a way to handle this. Alright. Let me cook some thorium. Apparently we actually need more. We'll do that. Oh, is that just going through? No, that's just me exiting. Like, I would also say maybe it would go in the salvager, you know? Like, you would open this... But no, that doesn't work that way either. So, yeah. Great. It's a that's just great kind of moment. Yeah, let me make some meat skewers over here. Or do we save for dough and then we make meat pies? Why don't we go see if there's anything for sale at the one guy, the little guy's shops. There's a little guy's shop around here. Or around somewhere. Shame that all the traders are the same, but, you know, we can kind of go ahead and go do that at least. We've got some energy, some life energy, that we can spend. I think there's a little guys this one as well, but, let's go to these short little guys. Then we can just make the other thing, and then I'll just have to do research at some point. Because I'm not sure how to give myself an item with doing that. I'm sure it's similar to Minecraft. I don't know what the item specifically needs to be called to get what I need. Just for that purpose. That is my answer, to be honest. The moment is just, I don't know. So I don't want to... Because I just saw, it's not as simple as just kind of like being an item. If it was, that would be a lot easier. People just pick up. I don't know how. I don't know the stuff. It's, as I said, it's not specifically that I even necessarily want to. Pillars of pigs and things. Cute. Cute. Come on. Oh, I missed. I need to run. I need help. Pretty horrible. Heart potion. I definitely don't... These definitely require you to be too close. Alright, all healed. I don't think the one is going to turn into anything. When is a sleepy boy? I went the wrong way because I got distracted by the dogs. Oh. Hello, little buddy. Alright. So we're almost to the bed in question. I mean, they are a decent way to hunt medium high, though they're not the best. Yeah, you can't hit me up here. Or they can. Okay, I need to run. I need to run. Because I need to heal again. Those suckers are annoying. But that's kind of why I carry the hero bow. I did not actually heal. Food. I left the food behind. Alright, also, I feel like potions take way too long to drink. Oh, can't sense me here, I guess. Yeah. Shocker against shockers. I'm gonna drown the wolf. And blood. Pumpkins make for a good source, though. Go. Mouse. Alright, we need to go this way. I just got distracted by the dogs. The dogs. Because it'd be nice if... I will say it'd be nice if, like, there was a seed unlocked the same way as well with the traders. Like, I like that the recipe unlocks this way. Be nice if it was similar for seed unlocks, too. Because then there would be a logic. I seem to have gotten a little too far away from where I was trying to be. I don't think I have any memories right now. I mean, I have one memory, but that's not enough to really warrant a trip to the temple. There's a truck, dude. Yeah, but I've already got you, so there's not really much point with dealing with you. Hmm? I mean, I would tame some of the wolves, potentially, if I could, but, I mean, overall, I get why it's like a king. These aren't, like... I end up... I look down for half a second, I end up running the wrong way entirely, just because I'm kind of distracted. That's fun. I want to go here. Right here. I believe it's called Hypixel Studios. That's their name of their studio. But they did end up going back to that, didn't they? I mean, it is technically, at least. All right. This is a recipe for meat pie, and this is the recipe for pumpkin pie, but I have both recipes already, so there's not much point. Yeah, they don't have the third recipe. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. I'm gonna buy a bunch of dough. Kind of annoying. If I could figure out how to gain the unlockability-ness of the one thing, I would. Alright. So the thorium, once we get back, should be done. So let's go make a portal thing. And we can start trying to focus on making the different crystals, potentially. As a dog. That is an enemy dog. We can't even get anything from them. Sadly. Home again, home again. I can ignore you, man. Like, I'm looking at all the roses, but I don't want to, like, try, because I don't want to, like, just lose all chance, I guess? Just because I feel like I don't know. Yeah. I had to point this out. Why would it not be what they are to us? Ugh. Yeah, take that. Jump over the turkey. Jump over the piggy. Okay, actually eat. Alright, home sweet home. Okay, so we're gonna have to just try and see, I guess, how... I know that effectively, apparently, I think it's like every time you do it, it's an instance kind of thing. So, for example, if you go to the Windswept Valley, you just need to get more thorium than you put into it. I think I need more thorium before I can really do that anyway, but we could try. I think I just cooked all of it, so that might not work. Yeah, because I don't think I have enough for an instance. Funny if we can fix it, but I know eventually in theory we'll be able to, but we can't yet. Oh, I just realized I did walk off to go make more of this. Oh, I'm out of spices. Oops. Make some bread, though. I don't feel like making spices. Let's craft 10. There we go. We've got all kinds of meat. Alright. I'll do. Alright, first you see any of them go in here? Yes. Any of them go in here? No. This goes up here. That works there. We can use this to cook here. Put the crystals back, I guess. Throw the bars out. Dump the bars over. I guess it's becoming night potentially, I think. Tasty food. Alright, so... yeah, so we can make this one. For this. Let's put it like right here. No fragment key. No fragment key while interacting. Alright, so I think I want to make the Windrider Valley. But I do need 10 thorium for that. The dead weight is where we could get a whole bunch of the other things, but I don't really want to do that. Well, if I empty my inventory, I can do. Here, we'll put the petals in here, I guess. They exist. It makes more sense than putting them in with plants. Or they just put the flowers in here and then just be like, petals! Take these petals. There. Hidden it away. Boom. I didn't even realize I had that there. Yeah, I have way too much. I guess we could cook kobolds up. Yeah, let's cook up the kobolds. Wow. Well, that's a lot. Yeah, I can go in there. Need more of this stuff to put away. There. So we have a whole bunch of leather. This could go, I don't know, somewhere. Realistically, I'll probably go in here. We have a bamboo platform that I didn't mean to take, but I did. Dang, it has two directions it can point. I guess it could go up here. A good way to kind of have that be there. Could make more at a later date. There. Yeah, cook up that cobalt. Alright, put these in here. They are seeds. Choices. Yeah. Oh, more petals. And having them over here makes it easier to use them because they can be turned into dye a little bit easier. This can also go here. Guess I really am out of apples here. Put these in here. I guess for now this can go up here. Put these here. Take that back. I don't know. Random rocks. So I guess random rubble can go in here. That way it kind of makes sense. Cause it looks like I can get it from salvaging the other. Still can't sleep. Alright. I think that's probably pretty good. I'm gonna put these apples in here too. Hopefully don't need them. That's emergency food kind of style stuff. Right? Alright. Now to get to the desert. As it turns out, isn't that hard. Getting back is going to be annoying, but as far as getting to the desert goes... Did I get the iron mace? Oh, I don't really need a repair kit because I have another sword. I could just leave this one behind for now. Take the second one. Already, I guess I could technically, like, cook up the sword, but, or turn into salvaging, but I don't really feel like it. I'm just gonna kind of. So the realization I had was, if we turn this way, right? If we go this way, getting back we'll have to walk, but we'll have to be careful getting out and over and all that, but that's not that big a deal. I could probably ride this guy into battle. That'd be great. Anyway, on the map, where do we need to go? We need to go around. Or, wait, we don't even need to go completely around. Because effectively all we really need to do is get out to the water. And I did build a way over. And to the spookiest part, I don't know. Doesn't feel very right to use that. Yeah. I mean, it is the spookiest part, right? They got literally, like, what's left is dead, kind of tied up and everything. Although it's the safest route over, so it is our best bet. Because we can just do this to get over. And there is no lava. I guess because these are the trees afterward, right? Is the idea? That they no longer burn with the lava. So they just kind of... Ow. That hurt. Exists. I do love the music. Very pretty. Soft and sad. I guess there's a spot there. Well, eerie. I'm flipping to actiony as I'll get out every now and then. Relatively suitable. How close are we? We're close. We're close. Okay. Just need to keep going forward, basically. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why am I not moving forward? W. But no, I think this is the most eerie part, because it's like, so where are the spiders that have led to all these dead being tied up like that? I probably should be some form of spider here. Even though I wouldn't really like it, because, you know, I'd be like, another spider to deal with. But I do think that if they're going to be like that, it would make some sense. I certainly did hear something, but I'm not sure. I need to get a little bit more this way, it looks like. Do I have anything that I can use? Not really, but we can try once we get down there. I mean... That is 6. That honestly should be enough if I can just kind of land here. Alright. Crouch. Alright. And then we're across. Now, the difficult part here... is going to be to make sure there's no sharks. I see a whale over there, but I don't see a shark. And then heal as soon as I'm on this little bit of sand here. I should have made antidote before coming, but I didn't. I mean, I'm only saying that because I'm looking over there and that guy's there. Spiders are what? In my stomach? I don't think so, Tomas. I do love how vibrant they are. This is underneath. It's like, wow. So a little weird. Like, I'm not even kind of getting scared in that way or anything. I'm just kind of... I do love the desert music, too. It's also got a semi-song. You're brilliant. Also, it looks like it may or may not be, Hi. You're smart enough not to get in the water, but... unfortunately, you're not smart enough to try and run. I should try to make sure there's not like any stuff up. Wait, is it? No, it did walk into the... Alright, so we're just gonna keep our eyes out for the most horrendous of them all, alright? While we go looking for just enough of the thorium to get what we need. Maybe enough for 2. Just in case. Hunting for the tastiness. There's a bug. As long as it's glitched out anyway, I might just, as well take it out. Oh, I dropped the chit instead. I was expecting it to drop the other... oh gosh, I think it see me. Thorncap mushroom. Probably one of the things to break for the storm, blah blah blah. Here we go. Boop. that and get petals or something. Yeah. But the problem would be... You know what? We've made ourselves a little bit of an ability to kind of have a... Right? Never said I was, but beyond that, I'm less trying to aim, more trying to make sure it doesn't get me. Right? I don't know where it's gone. Okay, I just need the ability to protect myself so that if I get poisoned... I wish distracting worked. It doesn't. I'm just trying to build myself a little thing here. Okay. The problem is these guys are... They're very, very poisonous. If they weren't so poisonous, I wouldn't have as much of an issue. Okay, that was annoying because it flew like right through it. And I don't want to die. Because I aimed wrong. Made one wrong choice. See, you can see, like, some of them, it's like literally phasing through it. And that's the thing that gets kind of annoying. And sometimes it doesn't, like, have a specific set. The worst is when it doesn't... Thing about these things is they don't really follow a specific set. Okay. I think it saw me. No, it didn't. I mean, obviously it's early access. I don't expect it to... I just was... Yeah, come on. It literally looked at me and didn't follow me. Yay! I heard it, I heard it, I heard it. Okay. But where is it? Is it stuck? No. But see, it knew I was there. It started to come for me. It just stopped. But I don't want to wait long enough for it to poison me. Come on. Oh, okay, and it poisoned me, and I'm... See, this is the problem. Now I'm going to be poisoned. It's going to be attacking me. Actually, I didn't even need to eat. You know what? I'm grateful for the thorium armor. Okay. This is effectively a setup that I've got here now. Kind of grateful to owning the, But that's why I picked thorium specifically, was because it's supposed to be better get poison, and these guys are definitely... But I haven't really felt it, so I guess it's just been these other things. Those stupid plant things are obviously just that poisonous. And you can see, like, I ran... It just did that. I would pick up my stuff, but it doesn't work that way. Yeah, did my math right. We just need to come over here. Well, math is the wrong word, but you know. I picked the right area. If I can be careful to get some thorium. Yeah, I know you guys are down there. I'm not after you. I'm after this stuff, but I need to deal with those guys. Yeah, I can't shoot him. It's too far away to be able to comfortably shoot him. But if I get close enough for him to be shot... it'll start poisoning me. Did I just fall? Yeah, I did. It's kind of very annoying, honestly. I mean, I probably can hit him if I would have better aim. And I know my aim's not perfect. Still. Look, I should be quite literally able to shoot him here. Yeah. Ah! I'll take it. Okay. Because I don't poison too much right now, because I'm wearing good armor. For poison. Honestly, like I said, that's why I picked over the cobalt, which would probably be better for actually, like, landing hits. But this is better as long as I don't have antidote on me. Because I look a little bit... he's just not doing anywhere near as much damage as he was. And it definitely does seem to be the only way to do this. Alright, so... if... the way I've got to do this for dealing with that guy, right? Or, to be more exact, with dealing with the, yeah, we'll just go back this way. But to deal with, how am I putting it? To get enough thorium, once we are able to kind of go into it, we're just going to have to be careful about it and all that, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Yeah, hi, Camel. Now let me look at my map a second and figure out where we want to specifically go. Not here. We want to go back around that way a little bit more. Oh, look at the jellyfish. I definitely feel like if you end up wandering, I'm not gonna do it, but I do hope that if you wander into it, you get poisoned. But that it doesn't specifically aim at you. Because that would be fairly accurate. It's not gonna for you necessarily. But can get you. Alright, so where did I... Yeah, it's definitely more this way because there was a way to just kind of get down. I think it's over here. Yeah, because there's a little island here. An annoyance right there. Making sure there's no sharkies. Over there. Just the whale, just the whale. Hey. And then those guys are just wandering underneath because they can't figure it out. Alright, so we were here, so this is where we can go. Can even build in just a wee bit more. Has a safety spot, right? Take the water up because there really isn't anything else here. Because this isn't a dangerous... I mean, it is dangerous, but for different reasons than because of fire. Anyway, I do find myself wondering, I wonder what kind of spiders they are. To, be... It's dangerous. Existing in this area, because, I mean... This is clearly the post-burnt part of the woods. Oh, crap. Alright, Alright, where are we headed? We are headed... this way. Where my way across is. Okay. I'm definitely not going the right way. How am I going this way? I need to be going that way. I heard a skeleton head. Don't see it. Oh, it must be down in the water. Sorry, buddy, but that ain't happening. I'm not going to you. I know we're in the middle of... So I can either go back this way, which would be better overall. Okay. Yeah, this makes me think of the mangrove trees, but way crazier, and knowing that they supposed to basically be for the mangrove trees makes them even better. Or rather, would have been before, I guess. Alright, we're just getting down. Ta-da! We made it. Shocker. Horsies! Alright, home should be this way. Okay. This should be where our portal is, right here. This here. We made it home. Wow. It's still going. Well, we did manage to get enough thorium to, stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chuck this out. Chuck this in. Chuck these over. Chuck this in. Yeah, we're just not gonna bother with that. I really wanted to do the cobalt, but we don't want to do the cobalt. We want to do the other. Alright, and then we should eventually have enough... Well, not necessarily. It's more like... I guess it's a, let's just see if I've understood this correctly kind of thing, and then I might finish up. Kind of thing, you know? I mean... Sleeping... I mean, I would like to make adamantine, but I mean... this is where we started, at least. There we go. Yep. So right now we have 4 thorium. Plus 4 thorium equals 8 thorium. How much thorium do we need for this? For the Windrider Valley, we need 10. Okay. Ironically, we don't have enough essence of ice, otherwise we can go to Dragonspire, but we could probably do that. We could get the ice later. And then this just requires the essence of fire, because that's clearly the, that's where all the horrifying things are, right? Alright. I will craft some... Can this go in? No. Antidote, though, I think. Well, it says that. Alright, let's see if we can't craft ourselves some antidote. First. Alright. We have 3 antidotes. Hopefully we don't need more than that. But it shouldn't be all that necessary because the fact is it requires a situation in which the antidotes are just that out. Petals. Alright, so let's make our first time trying this out. Alright, so for the Windrider Valley, let's craft one. So this is 10 minutes, I believe. Alright, Windrider Valley. Oh, 6 minutes. Okay, cool. On occasion, a mage tower can be found here. The Faron values freedom above all else, and nowhere is that freedom embodied more than the winds of the Windrider Valley. It was here that they sought refuge in the darkest years of their history, setting up camps where the towering canyon walls might hide them from view. Energies within this fragment have yet to take their final form. All you encounter within, lore, function, and form, awaits its true shape. Consume your fragment key. Yeah, I want to try this out, because this is supposed to be apparently, I'm sick of these, I guess, just in case, but what this is gonna be more like? Okay, so we have 6 minutes, if I can load in, yeah. Alright, gears immediately. So, at the very least, we can see... Oh, and we have a nice thing that tells us how it will load in, how long we have. Which kind of makes sense, because this is probably more infinite. Oh, I don't see much thorium, so this is going to be very complicated to get what we were wanting. I'm sure there's more to it, but... yeah. I definitely think it looks cool. Like, I can see how it'll be in the game. Definitely insanity. I was hoping for some thorium, but I'm not seeing any. So we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Lowering up this way. So there's supposed to be... Let's just look to see if there's a mage tower. Maybe more this way. Probably should have taken a potion of stamina. I guess this is the mage tower. Shoot! Let's just check this out. We have extra thorium for the purposes of what we're going to need potentially. Oh, so these guys will be here in the part 2. Alright, so let's just check out what there is here. Hello, friend. I know there's going to be baddies to fight here. I mean, they hit, but they hit as bad as the anything else does. Cool. Let's see what's in this chest. Stuff. Cool. Well, we got almost our thorium back, so we're good anyway. Cool. There's bound to be guys here, right? But shooting at me from where? Are they in here? I don't know. We got stuff. Like, I know they're shooting at me, I just don't know. Okay, so we got all our stuff back. Cool. Are they shooting from in here? Yeah. Okay. The next guy to come across is kind of doomed, because I'm... Oh, yep. I guess I ran out of energy too quickly. Alright. Let's fight each other a second. Because these guys were so brilliant, they just shot all their comrades. Crap. Alright, and then I need to eat. Murder do be good. Ooh, we got even more good stuff. Like, we got... Okay, we got more thorium. Than I could have expected. We've only got, like, a couple minutes left, so there's not much more we're gonna really be able to do, but it's still... We made enough that we will not need more. Plus, I've gained a couple of arrows. Letting them shoot each other is the best bet, I think. Oh, yeah, I could also steal this. It's Grimoire. Or whatever it is. Yeah, it's a Void Grimoire. Up, and we're done. So that was the 6 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, that wasn't so bad. And then you can just kind of cook up what you got. So how does this work? What is this? It's a thing. Can we put down? Yes. It's fancy. I like it. We got a thing. We got a thing. I don't think it does anything, but we got a thing. Yeah. Alright, so we also got petals and things as well. We got a few... other random things. I guess, depending on how... We just straight up got leather. That works out well. Got gold. Not 100% certain how some of this stuff is gonna work, but you know, I mean, it's a thing. Alright. Oh, we did get a stormflower, I guess. Or the storm shroom, I guess it's more like we got the storm cap mushroom, but that was before. Be nice if that would spread like other mushrooms, because then that would just kind of be like, yeah, we could have that like that. But I don't think it's gonna. I think I have to, The thing is, I could chuck stuff like the copper short bow into here, because I don't actually need these. kind of annoying that I don't get back copper. I did get a repair kit too. Nice. But, yeah, we got more thorium out of it than we put in, so... that was good. I'm really not sure. Well, the cyanide crystals I think are supposed to be used for seeds. But we just can't because we can't get the recipe. You know what? Let's scrap this iron mace. I'm not going to use a mace. Yeah, I thought so. Go in there. Nice. You know, it'd be fancy would be to have, like, a... can we place this? Or do you just have to drink it? You just have to drink that. Can't place the potion. But I think we can place... to make it weird. I do think we can place these. Yeah. So why can we place these but not that? That feels... I mean, I'm... dunno. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna want the antidote more readily available, potentially, but... Anyway, I might set something up downstairs in the cave area. Clean up a room, make it more fantastical at some point. Full of potions. But that was not bad, realistically. And even getting a repair kit. Uh-huh. Hello, thank you for the first time chat, Pyro Dave. How are you? You know what, let's go and see if there's anything we can plant. I was gonna say, these should be eternal. And then I don't think I could plant anything else, because I think everything else is an eternal... Oh, there's one. Lamp. I see. Fair enough. I'm just playing vanilla Hytale right now, so I don't have that kind of thing yet. Or at the moment, rather. I get you. I do get you. I understand how annoying that can be. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna make another 2 of these. Really don't have room. Day 1. Literally. When I saw effectively worked with the... Yeah. I guess, if you want to say that. That's up to you, though. Depends on how you want to refer to yourself, if you're part of it. You know what, let's leave this here, because I think this can be... There, see? And that's how it works. You just need one more person, one way or the other. Because that's how democracy works. But if something tells me the answer would remain no. Alright, let me put this wooden bucket, like, outside. I don't need this one, you know? Let's just put this one here instead. There! Cute. The petals in here. I say cute. I know it's not cute. I'm mostly just like, I'm frustrated. Yeah, that's what they usually call themselves as hats. Because if you look, I messed up my chat box there. I mean, it's slightly too big so the C doesn't show. So they're hats. Typically. Just explain that one. Rare. I wonder, did these guys actually attack back? I don't really want to attack it. Seems wrong, but I want to see him attack me. No, they don't. Okay, now I feel bad. I'm just glad I hit him with my fist. And hey, well, though he's still alive, I guess. He had, like, no damage, which is good-ish. He will probably die. The thorns. Yes, the C underlines hat. Because that's just kind of how I tend to do things when I'm just writing. Unfortunately, it was a, less than planned. Yeah, I love you could technically fight with a fish. You could fish slap somebody in this game, technically. I mean, it wouldn't do much damage, but you can. Like, look, we'll flip fish. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I don't actually want to die, but we kind of ironic. I should put down the fish, though, so it's like, look at my catch. But I can't, so we can just turn it into fish. Fish. Which, yeah, if I had caught it, it would turn into fish. I wish I knew what the raw fish could be turned into other than cooked fish, because that would be great. If I could make a fish dish. That would be lovely. I feel like there should be more fish dishes. Oh, well, we actually made through quite a bit. Fish. I wish that we could make more fish dishes in the game. Because otherwise, I just have a whole bunch of fish sitting in my inventory. So I don't usually just cook it up like that. Or if I'm going to cook something up, I might as well just cook the vegetables. The same amount of effect. Fish. I like meat too. I use the meat. Look, I have meat skewers. I'm just saying I wish that they could be used for either... Yeah, it is. What? Stamina's used for attacking. What are you talking about? I just don't do it very often because I don't choose to do it that way. Right? You do a fancy attack. True, and I mostly do light attacks because I don't like to be flying forward. So I'll acknowledge that. But notice, that's why I didn't choose... I chose specifically the thorium armor because it's good for, well, poison. I could have picked cobalt. Anyway, it's not really the... To be clear, it's not really the stamina that I'm focused on. Meat Skewers give me health regen too. And I do... Because I don't do the heavier attacks, I do find myself needing to heal myself up with that stuff quite often. Especially once you get with the into the dinosaurs. Because, you know. Dinos hurt. And they're very poison. Ah! Well, I could do the adamantite, but... The thing is, I'm weighing my odds against each. If I do the adamantite, yeah, I get more health overall. I was able to look at it in the thing, even though I can't make it right. But I have a very specific reason why I'm left with. I don't really. I'm happy sticking with where I am, other than I don't have the materials to upgrade. I haven't got any void hearts. Or, yeah, none of either. But I specifically was saying, because I don't like the poison. I get. The thing that takes me down the most is poison, and I get poisoned a lot. So, I prefer having, what is it all together? 15%, 27%, 12%. Basically, if it's poison 1, I don't really take much of any damage at all. I think it's more. But yeah, it could be. If 75% is quite a bit, right? For me, that's honestly my bigger thing. I can avoid most other things because you can go up, right? Oh yeah, hello guys. But like if you go up 1 or 2 blocks, I can avoid most of them, but poison... If I get poisoned before I get up, I'm just going to continue to take the damage anyway, unless I've got antidote on me. Which I'm not guaranteed to remember. Like... Heck, I mean, as long as I've got arrows, I can take just about anything else out, but just with the way the deserts are... Well, notice, I have a bow, I have some arrows. I just run out of arrows a lot. My problem is rather, my problem was, definitely they're no longer a problem with this armor. Fair enough. But my biggest problem was the, whatever they're called, the bugs. That can fly, and they poison you, and they can chase you pretty much at your speed, even if you're running full speed. Yeah, the Scarab Seekers, exactly. They do too much poison and damage together for me to be able to do it without poison. Or potentially antidote, but... And I have spent a lot of time in the desert. So I just finally said, okay, poison is, like, horrendous. Another example is the snapdragons, if I'm down with in the dinosaur area. But here's a question. Do you know how to get the blood seed, or the blood rose seed recipe? Yeah. See? Honestly, dinos are pretty easy to deal with for now. I expect they'll add water dinos. Yeah, I've tried that. I did do quite a bit. I already did like 8. I don't know if I have enough the chance. I am kind of concerned. Just don't want to do too much. Alright. I feel like the chances are a little bit too low. Why? So that I could... I mean, I wanted the seeds because I like the flower. I wanted to get the seeds for the 3 of them. I mean, yeah, I like to complete things, so I like to do things like I'd like to finish this one up to 9. Eventually. And all that. But beyond that, I wanted to actually just be able to plant and grow them so that I don't have to worry, because I like I said, they're my flower of choice right now because they're there and had enough. The frustrating thing is it's just like, because swords can destroy them so easily, it's kind of frustrating. That I have no way to really replenish my flowers. Unless I do sunflowers, which I don't want sunflowers. Oh, Mr. Mole, I don't need to deal with you. Yeah, this is the thing I don't like. Because I know technically I think it's supposed to be because, like, this is a ruin, but beyond that, it's just annoying that the level 1 monsters basically spawn before you can actually sleep. I don't mind dealing with them above ground. It's just because, yeah, I end up accidentally destroying my flowers, and I'd like some of... If I had an ability to at least grow more, I wouldn't feel so frustrated and kind of stuck, I guess. But, yeah. Good to know that it's just literally destroy lots and lots of them and hope. Yeah. See? Anyway, it's mostly just because it's annoying. I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, I just, like, even if they just, like, regroup slowly out in the wild, I mean, that would be nice, because there's just, it's, the fact is it's so limited, or rather the amount of space you have at the end of the day, to have the luck to get them, right? And have the potential that you definitely would get one. That's kind of where I go. I'd say, I just, I don't know. I'm just trying to decide. I'll figure it out at some point. I'll make decisions at a later date. Like I said, I don't really... I mean, I do feel like I'm probably fine on the... See, they're gone now, but... on the table, I've got, like, all the things I technically would want. Although I'm going to assume at some point they'll probably add more things later. I get it. I'm just saying, in general, like I said, it just is annoying. Because you can see I've got two in there, out there, because I just like the aesthetic of that there. 8 in here. I've done 10 of them. It's just a little annoying. Anyway, I was just asking. I wanted to confirm that was the actual way to do it because I didn't want to just do it and then have it not be the right way. I did see a couple guides, I just wasn't sure. I think the fish just popped in there. Yeah. And we got a catfish. Do I ever mount around? Do you mean like get like a horse kind of thing? I haven't seen a normal horse. Well, part of the problem is I've only got like a skeleton horse, really, option, which doesn't really work for kind of wandering around these areas. I've been around the whole island, the edges. But as far as I can tell, there's no horses or normal horses. I have not had one spawn in at all. So, yeah. No, not really. Yeah. Yeah, I think to get a ram, I have to go all the way over that way. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I've got, like, 5 or 6 skeleton horses, like, across, like, 2 different islands that will spawn in, but I got nothing else that I've had really spawn in. I think I've seen some rams, but they're, like... The only place I've seen them, I think, is nearly out to the ice out that way. Um... No. I have killed quite a few of them. I've mostly killed wolves, but I have killed them. You need leather, right? The only thing I don't typically touch are the boars, because I just like how they look. Fair enough. I mean, they tend to kill themselves pretty quickly anyway. I don't usually have to do much. They usually die on their own. The only animals that don't get killed by something, like... Like I said, I don't even have to kill them. That's the biggest thing. Bears kill them. Wolves kill them. And, like, I tend to have, like, right now there's none, because I mean, I killed some over that way, but generally I'll end up having, like, 2 or 3 wolves spawn around here. But then go on a rampage. From between 2 to 4. And kill everything. I mean, I haven't really had much luck. As I said, it's just how it goes. I'm not pretending otherwise. What I'd probably want to do at some point is I will figure it out. It's just, yeah. And, I mean, this world I'm not going to keep forever. I will probably restart whenever the Terrain B2 version comes out, right? So that's why I'm not too worried about it. I forgot to take my thumbnail picture. I'm probably gonna go back through and do that again, but then, or go through and think again. Not end. To most. I just mean, because I did see that the terrain... I don't know, I just kind of liked I wanted to keep my house nice, that's all. I know that technically it's not necessary. But... still. Fair. That's fair. I mean, that makes sense. The Forgotten Temple is the easiest to deal with. Even if the golem continuously respawns. Like, annoyingly a lot. Fair. I get it. I just whenever I decide I want to take, so like if I want, like I kind of just didn't care that much because I mean I didn't take a Forgotten Temple, but I did take this thing. Bad. And I do intend to eventually spruce it up a little bit because I want to have like a different roof. You can see back here, but yeah, it's repurposed mine exactly. The irony is I didn't have anything. Oh no, no, that's a repurposed mine. Heck no. See, I did not actually start from scratch and build it. I adjusted it. Nah, nah. I built the barn over there, and I've started building that. But nah, you can see this is more my like. See, uh, kind of different in style. But nah, I. That's part of why I was doing the flowers because I didn't technically build this. I wanted to make it at least kind of nice, even if I didn't build it. Honestly, I kind of wish that the recipes could also be bought from the Quebec Trader, I think it's called, right? I kind of feel like that would be nice. Because, I mean, I've already bought the 2 cooking recipes from them, just offering those. And I'm sure there's a 3rd recipe as well, because I know there's a 3rd one I haven't unlocked. 5% is pretty low. And so even if it was like 5% overall, 5% would be 20 different flowers needs to be... Not just flowers, the kelp as well. Azure kelp and stuff as well. Which is where I kind of go, great. I don't think I have that much. Because I did look into it. There's seeds for each one of them. Although I guess technically you have the mushrooms, but still. Yeah. Like I said, the problem is just... But what I'll probably do is I might try to gather up a bunch of thorium. I could at least get the storm ones going. Potentially, if I go out to the instance. There is that. I went pretty far out into the sea. There was like nothing. I finally gave up and came back. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure of that, yeah. I just pressed the zoom for it. I know. Believe me, I know. I actually like that because it makes it a lot easier to kind of find the different things. Fair enough. No, like I said, other than... I just picked a direction and I tried to go out pretty far. So, like I said, I just kind of... Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is I got a little bit bad in the RNG in general. I mean, as you could see, no horses. And not just because the cows exist and stuff. There would have at least been a chance. Hmm? No, I have. I'm just like chit-chatting here, but I mean, at the very least, I've been to the dinosaurs. There. Like I said, I did travel out a decent distance just to try and see. Just by swimming. I'm sure. Like I said, I did see a few rams, I think, but they were all kind of far that way. Oh, no, I didn't have them there. I had them in the, not the desert. That desert's that way. I guess it's more that way. In the mountains. I had some trip like in there. I think I saw like one ram once in the desert. Somewhere. No, I meant it specifically was called ram. So, I'm not much of a WoW person in that way. Anyway, I'm not like saying it, I'm just saying it was just a general call that. And like I said, I also saw some in the desert. I don't remember where. They definitely didn't really behave how I would have expected. So, with that kind of thing. I think it also fell off into the ocean, potentially. But I haven't seen them since. Maybe they still exist out there somewhere. But, you know how it is. But no, like, I traveled all the way down to the dinosaurs. Because I wanted something specific. Here, let me put it. I mean, that's why I've got the, portals. I don't know why I'm putting this. Well, yeah, I don't disagree. I've seen that. Although I feel like Alchemist would be better. Although I've got a pretty good spot to get, like, at least one Alchemist. Comfortably. In a couple areas around my... I mean, I had some luck in spawn. Like, if you look at this here for, like, just, like, finding this, I've got, like, a Dark Temple, an Alchemist, and a couple other ruins around that there, but... So I can hunt those guys comfortably. But no, see, I got dinos, if I leave here. Right up. Yeah. The wrong way. The wrong way. Over that way. So no, I mean, like, I've traveled, I feel like I've traveled quite a bit, you know. I wanted something specific. I think bamboo. Yeah, I wanted bamboo. That's what I wanted. No, yeah. But, like, at least for my zone 4, I also was pretty unlucky. And that I seem to have, like, one sallow tree in my entire world. Um... I found it. I got lucky there was one. Lovely. There's The thing is, it wasn't like I followed a guide to find it. It was not there. I had to keep kind of searching around to finally find it. I have quite a bit of the biome that they're supposed to spawn in. I just didn't have any of the trees. Technically, I feel like they should spawn in more, because clearly. My point is, there was a decent chance I didn't have any. I had exactly one tree. Yeah. That seems to be the case. And I'm just saying, I feel like I've had that kind of luck with a couple of the different things I've got trouble with. So it's part of what's made it complicated. Like, for some things, I'm at ruins? I'm good on ruins. I've got like a zillion ruins. Half the plants in a reasonable amount? Hmm. Finding anything out in the ocean? Yeah, I would at least far enough that in theory, if there was something to be seen, there would have been something. Computer started flipping out. Lots of coral. Lots of coral. Nothing else. I'm sure maybe a different direction would have something, potentially. And until the blood rose is a... Fair enough. It's just a little frustrating, because I could still figure something out. Ah, nice. But no, I'm missing several memories as well, which I do need. But I'm not entirely certain which ones. I'm clearly missing an ocean one. Yeah, for 200. I'm missing about 50 for 200. And 30, actually. It's like 230. Something. Oh, I wasn't really caring about that. I wanted the recipes for the eternal potato and the onion. It just makes life easier to have them. Having food. And that's all. That's what I wanted. And I think there's a chest recipe that I'm missing as well with that. Yeah. That's where I'm locked behind, is the 200 for those, and for... Fair enough. I think there's one other thing. No, it's not this one. It's furniture, right? I think that... Yeah, there's two chests that are locked behind. I guess it says 200 here, even though, ironically, when I looked at the thing there, it said it was 234. No, I get it. I just... As I said, I get poisoned a lot. And for me, having something to mitigate the poison as I'm running for my life is just useful. I seem to have very unfortunate luck as far as it goes with, that kind of spawn. Just in general. Like, there's like a spider spot. I don't know exactly where they spawn though. Like right there, there, and there. Like I said, it's less... It's just where I wanted to kind of complete... And I did, yeah. I wanted to complete that part of the table at least. Because I wanted to each have... Like, I just noticed I'm not having a big farm. I don't want a huge farm. I just want enough of a farm that I don't have to think about it. If I decide I want something, I can just do it. I want like 40 vegetable skewers. Done. Then I can just kind of walk around more. Although I guess you can only really carry like 25 at a time in a stack, so... there's that. Could, but I do need to finish, as I said. What I'm going to probably do is I'm going to do one more time going to the portal, because I did want a... I wanted a snap... I wanted a screenshot for the thing. And I might try to go looking for Ram again next time. Or at the very least, I can try to swim out. It's not so far. Honestly, I mean, you're not so much slower than an animal. Like, at least not the undead horse. But no, I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, and I do need to finish because my cat, although he's asleep right now, he's gonna soon flip out again. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna, cause I think the new, I think doing that at least kind of works. And hey, I mean, I picked up enough stuff to be able to just do that and kind of chill for like 6 minutes, getting stuff. Yeah, let's do one more of these. Yes, yes. Cool. Alright, let's just... You know what, let's pick a spot. You know, this will do. Right here. Yeah, if I could figure out which one has it, that would be great. Alright. I see a mage tower that way. Like I said, that's something I could see at least doing for the storm flowers, if I can kind of come across them. And potentially some of the other things as well that I haven't found yet. I think that's just what I found, yeah. Like, I can keep my eyes out for stuff like that as I wander through. I mean, I know it's only 6 minutes at a time, but it works-ish. That's... At least I thought that was, but maybe it wasn't? No, it's up there. No, it's not. Okay. Well, that's just a hill. But I have to still keep an eye out for them. And I definitely need to at least try to get back what I spend. Because otherwise I'm gonna have issues later. I think this is just normal, right? Yeah. Alright, hello, lizard. I need to have enough thorium to continue doing it. And but that's the only thing that really kind of I'm held back by. Oh, I think it's one of these. So we need to go this way. I can still keep an eye out for stuff. Probably I'm gonna want to do the Wind Rider. Oh, there's a piranha. Catch me if you can, piranha. I do love this just so much. Alright, there's things dying. As always. I might not be lucky this time. Oh, there's a Ferran village at least. I can at least... Yeah. Hope that there's a because I know I'm missing a Ferran. Hello, Austin. How are you? So even if I can't find a tower, I can at least hope to find that last Ferran that I'm missing. Or a few Ferrans, I guess? I'm missing a few. Nope, not you, guys. Yeah. Can still snag the stuff. These guys will cease to exist as soon as I'm gone. Bye-bye! That does look like it is just normal. It looks like I did not get lucky in my spawning. Oh well. That's fine. I basically, I garnered myself a free trip, and then it was like, then I had to find one anyway, so. I can at least check out up here. Ow. Okay. Oh. Well, there is something up here. Hi. Friend, I'm gonna steal your iron. And, oh, we did get 3 pieces of thorium back, so, you know, we got a little bit back. Fine. Very cool. Only got, like... I'm not seeing this stuff dying. Or living, but I'm not finding anything. Yeah, I don't think I got very lucky with my, my thing. But it's dark. Spawning is not always the most lucky, but that's fine. That's fine. Pop that in there. Yeah, because I still have plenty. Oh, right. Yeah. I'm finally down quite a lot. Alright. Copper greaves, not necessary. This stuff, not necessary. Alright, cool. And I got some late high too. Nice. Cool. Yeah, when that's done, I'll have the other. At least I'm like slowly but surely like gathering up the leather. There's that. Or things. I don't know what, but things. Things and stuff and stuff and things. And then we have these to go in here. Yeah, we'll just put this in here for now. At some point I need to cook the copper. Just so I have the copper all cleaned up at some point. But I don't know. I guess I probably should try to do the dragon spire one. Though to do that I need cold essence. Which does require going north. But I'm only missing 2 to try it at least once, so that's not too far out. That's not too far out. And like I said, life energy isn't hard to get. And I don't feel like I want to go here because I don't. The one other than the void taken, I have all the other void critters. Yeah. But no, I mean, we could try going out farther at some point. Again. I just... Like I said, I feel like the percentage chance at getting seed should probably be, or the seed recipe should probably just be like a little bit higher. It doesn't even have to be like I'm not saying like it has to be 100%. I'm saying like 15-20%. Because obviously it's a per, like, try, so that would not be good. Alright, yeah, you'll run away. Rar. Well, I prefer swords. I also feel like these guys should be poisoning me. I just don't. I'll let you heal, buddy? You want an apple? Nope. You don't want the apple? That's fair. Anyway, things I hope have use later. Feeding trough. Alright, that is already gone through. Alright, I should probably start trying to cook the adamantine as well. Although, maybe I want to just start by cooking copper. It'll just make more space. Although, yeah. I would say what I should probably do is just go to the Voids area, just because they seem like they would have least... But it's like, adamantite's expensive. I have no guarantee I'd get more back out of it. Probably my best bet would be the thorium. Or the cobalt or something. Dunno. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway. But, yeah. I think Dalamia is technically plausible. Do you think I'm going to try and see if I can't get them out of these 4? I don't expect it. Though, I don't know if I believe it with flippers. I'll just have to keep trying. But, yeah. Alright. Either way, though, I'm gonna finish now. Like I said, I was planning to do so, I think. Well, I mean, obviously I was. But I think this is probably a better time to kind of finish up, because it is... Like I said, I have been streaming for about 3.5 hours. Kitty's gonna start flipping out. Mhm. And I don't want him to be too upset, you know? He did get hurt yesterday. Well, it's not... He wasn't hurt that bad, it seems. He was mostly fine. He just kind of... He's being very needy. Very needy. So yeah. Anyway, I do hope you guys have a wonderful day slash night slash whatever it is for you. I hope to see you tomorrow for probably more of this. We'll probably do more Hytale tomorrow. But either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful, like I said, I hope you have a wonderful day slash night slash whatever it is for you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for sticking around. And yeah.